y'all, Shay here. Welcome to this week's WIP N CHAT. WIP, W-I-P, stands for Work in Progress. I'm going to be diamond painting, so if you want to diamond paint alongside me, go ahead and get your project out. I'm sure you already have it out if you've pressed on this video. That's what I do. I get all comfy, I get all situated, and then I'm like, okay, what am I going to listen to while I diamond paint? So thank you so much for joining me today. I just want to ask, how is everybody out there? Are you guys good? How are you? I feel like everybody deserves, to be asked, how are they and how are they feeling and how are they doing and what are they up to? So make sure you let me know if you are diamond painting. Let me know what painting you're working on. How's it going? You doing any events? So yeah, let me know all the things. Let me know if it's like cooler weather where you are, because it's still warm here. It's going to be a high of 90 because I'm in Dallas. So yeah, Texas is still pretty warm, which is crazy. It's almost Halloween. So yeah, hello. So it is Wednesday for me at exactly 11 o'clock on the dot on Wednesday. And I'm probably going to get this up for you Thursday morning. So Wednesday for me, Thursday for you if you're watching this the day that it comes out. I have exactly 1 hour until I have to leave the house. So I do have an alarm set for 12. We'll talk about where I'm going to be going. A lot of you know who this is and why I'm doing it. So we'll talk about that when we get to today. But I kind of like to back it up. So before we get to chatting, I almost started telling you all the things. Let me talk about what I'm using first because I want to talk about some of these products. Okay, so I am working on a Munimade. You did not see an unboxing on my channel. I do videos for M over at Munimade. So, yep, we're collaborating together and I work with her. And so I do her videos. And yeah, I decided to keep this one. So I did kit it up. And I think this is probably the first WIP N CHAT because I was going to say, I do apologize for not putting out a WIP N CHAT last week. I actually had one filmed. It was a full hour. It was over the span of like 3 days. And it was finished on Friday, and I was going to put it up for y'all late Friday night, but I thought, you know what? But we'll get into that. It's just a week. It was a week. So, but yes, this is a Munimade. So let me show you what it is. Wait, was I working on this last time we talked? I think I was. Y'all. You have seen this before. I just now started thinking about it. I think it was a week before last. I think is when I kitted it up. Anyways, this is the painting for Munimade. It is Embrace of the Pumpkin is the name of the painting. It is by Kikowa. And this is, I cut this off. The other side of it had all the labels and I just put this in my logbook. It's a 50 by 50. And right now I'm going to be finishing, hopefully with you guys today, the very last square, not the very last square of the painting, the very last square of my first row, because I do start at the bottom. So you can see I'm on the very last row of the bottom. Haven't had a chance to diamond paint lately. I've been kind of running around doing some shopping. Y'all have seen some of my other videos. So thank you first and foremost for clicking on those and supporting me and watching my videos. I hope you're enjoying them. And but I did a lot of shopping this week and I did some videos of some stuff that I found out and about. So I've been kind of busy. But regarding this diamond painting, it is actually sold out. But what you can do is she can order more. She can do like a pre-order. So if you just want to contact her, I'll put all her information linked down below. And if you want to order this, maybe you want to try to get it for next year, or maybe you don't care when you work on, seasonal diamond paintings. It's adorable. Love, love, love this one. So I'm enjoying it. I have not worked on a Munimade in a while. I got my first one from her when she first released, but she's made some improvements. So I'm really, really enjoying this canvas. Sorry, I just see something I got to scooch. So yes, that's my canvas we're going to be working on today. And then my tray, I don't know if y'all saw this. Some of you watch, some of you don't. But if you want to look up for a second, check out this. This is also from Munimade. She did a small release of these cute pumpkin trays. Now, what I want to show you guys, I've got to pour them all back in here now because I got to show you this. It's really big. It's a lot bigger than what I was expecting. It's almost like a large tray, one of her larger trays, but of course in a different shape. It's got a lot of glitter. All right, so let me show you guys what it does. It is so cute. And I have a pumpkin in my painting. And of course it's fall. Okay, so this is a tray, obviously, right? So you can see, I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm just using natural light. I don't have any light on in my room. But it's got all this glitter that I was not really expecting. It's super cute. Look at the back. The M for Munimade has got the glitter in it. And of course it's got the little stem. But what I love about this, let me see if y'all can see. So when you're not using it as a tray, you can use it as decor. It stands up. She put like a thicker, like a base at the bottom, and it's flat, so you can actually use it as decoration. It's multi-functional. I'm loving it. It's super cool, and I love all the glitter in there and the brown and the green. I don't know how they do these. It's just so impressive. So I've got stuff on it, but yeah, it's so cute. So I'm glad I was able to grab this. So if you got one too, cool, right? It's really, really cool. And definitely, speaking of Munimade, because I'm using a lot of her products today, again, I'll have all her information linked down below. One way that I have found that you can be alerted to her drops when she's going to be putting out new products, follow her on Twitch. Okay, I follow her, of course, on Instagram. She has a YouTube channel. Definitely go check that out, because that's where you're going to see unboxing videos that I do for her. She calls them kit previews, which I love that. It's so cute. So yeah, I'll put all her socials down below. But Twitch, not Twitch, y'all. Did I say Twitch? Twitter. Why am I saying Twitch? Actually, I was thinking about Twitch earlier. Twitter. Follow her on Twitter. On Twitter is when she really just uses Twitter for release information. Okay, so that's when you'll know when trays and all the things are being released. So follow her on Twitter. All right, so I got more. I was using these before. If you saw the last video I did where I was using this, this is my trinket tray from Lexi Sparkle Craft. So I will have her link down below, and it's a resin tray that you can just keep all your accessories in. I love it. It's got cute little feet at the bottom, and these are both pens from Diamond Pen Pal. And I just have the white plastic multi-placers and just the brass tips. Then of course I have my ceramic cutter to cut back the plastic, and then I do have my tweezers. But yeah, those are my tools. And I didn't grab a cover minder. Sometimes cover minders kind of feel like they are clutter, and I've already got a lot of things going on, so I just like use my tray to hold back my plastic, or this tray, or this, or my phone. But I crease it pretty good, and it's not. I'm sorry, I need to yell at my dog for a second. Not yell at him, but buddy, that's no, Ollie. Let's talk about Ollie while we're here talking about Ollie. Thank you, good boy. He's my Frenchie. So little disclaimer, you might hear him. He's awake right now, like usual at the beginning, but he will definitely probably be falling asleep soon. He snores, burps, farts, all the things. You might hear him snoring, so we might have to do like a little Ollie snore break so you can really hear him going. But right now I made the mistake of using a dog basket for his toys in here, because he kept bringing up toys, and I had like bones everywhere and stuffed animals, and I kept stepping on everything. I decided to grab a basket that I found, an empty basket, and it's a wicker basket. Now the wicker basket does have like the liner in it, but the liner only comes out and like, covers up like half of the edge. So that's what he was just doing. He's chewing the wicker and tearing the basket apart. So you probably already know this, but I wouldn't recommend using a wicker basket for dog toys. So I actually need to get that out of here and get him just like a canvas bag, just like a little box. So yes, what else am I using? Elizabeth Ward storage containers. Yes, they're my fave. There's 56 colors. Lots of fun drills. I'm not adding any additional enhancements other than what it comes with, because it comes with a lot. So yeah. And right now we're going to be placing 741 AB, really pretty orange. So, okay, do I have everything? Oh yeah, grab something to drink. I just have some San Pellegrino. I almost said Sam. Is it San? Yeah, San or Sam. Yeah, my mom and dad were in town. They just left a few minutes ago to head back to Amarillo, which is 6 hours from Dallas. But they've been here the last 2 days. And we were coming home from dinner last night, and we were dying laughing about words that we say wrong. She said my aunt says Starbucks instead of Starbucks. And what started the whole conversation is we went to dinner last night at Chili's, and we ordered an appetizer of cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks. And when she said mozzarella, I kept looking at her and I didn't say anything, and then I kept hearing her say it. And then she asked for a to-go box for them, and I go, okay, I got to say something. I'm like, Mom, how do you say mozzarella? And she goes, I don't even know if I can say it like her. Mozzarella. Mozzarella? I'm like, Mom, it's not mun, it's M-O, not M-U. So y'all tell me, is it, I want to know how you say mozzarella. She was saying mozzarella. We were laughing so hard. So then she was talking about words that I say wrong. I'm like, what? So yes, we had a good time last night doing that. So, all right, let me grab my color, put it back in my tray. But yeah, how is everybody out there? You guys good? Again, I'm curious, like what the weather is like for you guys. I mean, is it starting to feel like fall where you are? I don't know. I'd like for it to be here, but it's not quite there yet. But yeah, let me know how you guys are. I hope everybody's doing well. I always hope that for you guys. But if you're not, that's okay. You know, it's not always going to be okay, and I get that. I can totally understand. But either way, I just want to let you know that I care, and I really, really do care for you guys. And I've made a ton of friends here. I want to make more. So yeah, just let me know how you are and what you're working on and what you're up to right now. What's going on in your world? What big events are happening, if there's any? So yeah, let me know. Okay, so I do have notes from last week because again, I did film my WIP N CHAT. I'm trying to remember. I think I started filming it on. I know what it was. It was Thursday night because I was trying to get it out for y'all Thursday night before I went to bed. And my husband goes to Austin during the week, which is about 3.5 hours from Dallas. And he was there. Let me make sure I'm done with the symbol. Yeah. And he was driving home, and I was about 30 minutes into filming. I remember looking, because that's what I do. If my phone rings and I need to answer it, because I use my phone to film, I always look up real quick before I stop filming so I can remember, where I was at. And it's because I do try to keep it within an hour, give or take, close to that. There's no rules that it has to be an hour, or it can be whatever, but that's typically what I try to keep it at. So anyways, I remember it was 30 minutes in. And I was telling y'all all kinds of stuff, what happened last week. And then I talked to him for a little bit because he was driving home because he comes home on Thursday nights. And I just lost my mojo. I got tired. So then Friday, I filmed a little bit more. And then, because it was our anniversary, but we'll talk about that. Our wedding anniversary. So we went out to dinner, did a little bit more. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to scrap it at this point because a lot of things changed after after I ended the video. Before we went to dinner Friday night is the last clip I had done. When we got home from dinner, it was all done and I was going to put it up, but some things happened after dinner. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to leave it like that because they're going to think it's a certain way and it wasn't. So anyways, let's talk about it. I know I'm being really cryptic, but it'll make sense in a minute. Hopefully. Maybe not. So, all right. So, let me just whip on back. I've got a little book next to me. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all know how I do. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you this book. Ryan got this for me. I don't remember. My oldest Ryan, who's 19. Things I need to write down because I'm old and I forget stuff. Must have been for my birthday, maybe last year. So I always write notes down for everything. So let's see. All right, so wait, that looks like old notes. Where was I with y'all? Oh. Okay, this must have been it. Yeah, this was it. All right, so I'm not going to read them to you. Okay, so Friday, because it's kind of where I started because I filmed last Thursday for the last one. So there was no school Monday for the kids for Columbus Day. So Lou went to the movies with friends. There was lots of sleepovers, like almost every night. We went to several different stores because she was going to a birthday party. And of course, she kind of told me last minute. After I picked her up from the movies on Friday, she was like, Mom, I've got a birthday party to go to tonight. It's a sleepover. We're going to do a haunted house. She went to her first haunted house. She's never been to one before. And you guys, if you're new, she is 12. My daughter's 12. So she just started middle school and now we're doing haunted houses. And she liked it. She was scared, but she said she liked it and she wants to do another one. So she liked it. But she needed a gift. So Lou loves to do gift baskets. But again, gift baskets can get pricey, right? Because you're just like putting little things in a basket. So we went to Dollar Tree, Five Below, Ulta, and I think that was it. But see, the great part about this shopping center is boom, 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 boom. All these stores are right next to each other with it. Yeah. And then there's like a Michael's, which we didn't do that. But I love Michael's, of course. We all do, right? We like the craft stores. But yeah, so we had fun gathering all the stuff. And so we did that and then got home. And did I say Target? Yeah, we did Target, Ulta, Five Below, Dollar Tree. We were like all over the place. So she was gone Friday night. And then let's see, that was Saturday. I don't really remember. I definitely slept in, which was glorious because she wasn't home. Slept until like 11. And then Sunday, I had my live, and we talked about just wanted to get a gut check from you guys and find out like if I just want to keep things fresh, right? I don't want to just keep things the same old, same old. I don't want anybody to get one, you're like, tired of me because you see too much of me, or tired of the same thing over and over again, because I've been going live every Sunday for quite some time now, for years. I don't know how many years, few years, let's say. And I just wanted to make sure everybody was still good with it. There's nothing wrong with just doing like a check-in and going, hey, should we do like, I was open to anything. I was like every other Sunday, because I'm good either way. I love every Sunday. And once we started actually talking about it, I kind of got sad. And everybody was like, no, keep doing every Sunday. And I was like, yeah, because I don't know, it just wouldn't be Sunday without you guys. And now that I'm saying that, I just got this really weird feeling. Like I just got like these weird goosebumps. I guess one day I might not be doing this every Sunday and not have, I don't know, I can't even imagine. I guess I could do this for as long as I want, right? There's no like expiration date. But I just wonder how long, it's so fun. Anyways, we don't want to talk about that stuff. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. I don't know why I'm thinking I am. Or I might one day. I guess it's inevitable. But anyways, because no matter where I live or where I'm at or what I'm doing, I can still do this from wherever, right? By the way, I'm not going anywhere. But I don't know why I'm thinking about all these things. But it just kind of got me sad thinking, oh my God, what if I'm not doing this on a Sunday? But, life does change. Seasons change, But anyways, everybody said they want to keep it the same. So, yep, we're going to keep on keeping on. But if y'all ever have any suggestions, I know a lot of creators will ask this periodically, what do you want to see? Do you want to see more of this, less of that? I'm always open for suggestions. I actually have a silent partner. Can't talk about her yet because I haven't done that video yet, but she's going to get some credit because I've had many subscribers in the past, friends here in the community that have found something in a store, found something cool, alerted me, had ideas of videos, ideas of different products, you name it, and they will send me messages. And I appreciate that more than you know, because I do not have all the ideas, it takes a village. It really does to run these channels. It does. It so does. So I appreciate any feedback, any ideas, any, yeah, good, bad. I'll take, some criticism too, if I have to. I have in the past. I had a lady, of course I had people get on to me about my driving. If I do like a shopping with Shay and they can see me driving, I do have a self-driving vehicle. So I always have to comment that back to them, which is fine. People are just looking out for my well-being. I get it. But it makes some people nervous because I take my hands off the wheel. And so they get a little nervous. I do get those. But recently, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I got a, you shouldn't be chewing gum in a video. I'm like, you're right, I shouldn't. I didn't even, now normally, of course, when I do these videos in my craft room, these planned type of videos, I don't chew gum. But when I was doing the shopping with Shay, I don't know what it is. Y'all are learning something about me because I don't think I've ever talked about this. And it's not a big deal, but I definitely do it. It's a habit. Oh, they're mowing the grass. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. Oh, it's Wednesday. Yep. So whenever I get in the car, I always pop oh, you're good. It's just the guy mowing the grass. Ollie's like, oh, I didn't say barking. I just said all the other things. But yeah, you may even hear barking. But yeah, I always chew gum when I'm driving. As soon as I get in my car, I reach in my purse and I grab a piece of gum. I don't know if I'm bored while I'm driving or it helps me. I don't know what that's all about. If y'all do the same thing, let me know. I want to know if there's any other people like that out there. Oh yeah, these are sliding really nice. It was just those ABs. Yeah, and I'm getting used to the tray, but yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, so yeah, so I appreciate any, help is what I'm saying. Basically, in a nutshell, any help I can get from you guys is always appreciated. So send me ideas privately if you want to keep it like a secret, right? So nobody else does it. That's always good too. So, but anyways, that was a live and it was super fun on Sunday. Let's see, Monday, I had lunch. Ooh, I did have lunch with her. Okay, I forgot. Did I tell you? I feel like I've already told you this, but I actually already have in a video. I just didn't send it out. I just didn't put it out. But this is weird. It's like deja vu. Yeah, so I did have lunch with M from Munimade. She goes by M. That's that's not her real name, but I don't think she I don't know. I don't know if she actually puts her name out there, but we're just going to call her M. I had lunch with her on Monday, and we met 30 minutes. It was a 30-minute drive for her and a 30-minute drive for me. So it was like perfect. We met in the middle, and we had lunch at Payway. You guys, we sat there. It was just her and I, so it was great. We didn't have our kids with us. We sat there, I don't know, for hours. It was like 2 or 3 hours. No, at least 2 hours, maybe even 3. We were having the best time just because really, I mean, I've known her for years, but I didn't really know her. We just met in person for the first time, a month or two ago when we were going to start working together, but it was brief. And then this time we actually got to sit down without husbands and kids and, and just talk and get to know each other. So I think the world of her as a person, as a business owner. She cares so much about her products and this community. So I am all in. I'll tell y'all what, she's just a really, really good person. And I feel so lucky. No. I feel really, really lucky. I don't know a better word to describe it, to have the opportunity to be able to work with her. I mean, it's just, yeah, best person. So we did that. She gave me 2 paintings. One of them was this one, which maybe have I already talked about this stuff? I feel like I'm going crazy, but I did. But again, it didn't come out. Okay, if I've already repeated all these things, you will have to forgive me, like a major forgive. But I am a mess. A big mess. I feel like but again, I have talked about these things. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing it. Oh gosh, now they got the little weed whacker thingamajiggy, and that's kind of loud. You're fine. Ollie's not sure about these yard guys. So I got 2 paintings from her to do unboxings for. This was one of them. It went out. It sold out. All good. And then I did another one. She has not. I don't think she's posted it yet. But, whenever she's ready, that's all her. So, again, make sure you follow her channel. She's got a lot of stuff coming up. So, and then, so I did those 2 paintings. So that's why we met up. And then what else? Tuesday, I was quite social last week. Now that I'm thinking, no wonder I didn't do any diamond painting. Tuesday, I had lunch with Joe Atwood, another friend from here in the community. We met for lunch at this cute little pizza place in like downtown area. And that's what I was going to show you guys. Well, I had it last time. I don't have it this time, but Joe gifted me a pen. It's from Leopard Leatherworks, and it has wine glasses on it and a wine bottle. It's the cutest. She got it for me for my birthday. And you'll be seeing me use that in the future. It was so sweet of her. So yeah, Joe is another great person here in the community. And so Joe and I had lunch. And then Wednesday, Ryan got his braces off. Yeah, he did. Took him to get his braces off, and the orthodontist was awesome. And I've been bragging about him, but every time I say it, my husband's like, well, we did give them like six grand. I'm like, yeah, I guess we did for braces. But they gave Ryan, when he got the braces off, which his teeth look amazing, by the way, he wouldn't let me take any video. I did get a picture, but he wouldn't let me take any video to show my Patreons or members. He was like, nope, Mom, because I always ask my kids permission, obviously, if they're okay with me filming to show you guys. But he's like, no, Mom. But because I was trying to do like before and after. But anyways, we got him off. But what the orthodontist did, they gave him a goodie bag, like a huge bag of like all the things he couldn't eat when he had his braces on. It was the coolest thing. It had popcorn, a little soda can, Starburst, Gushers, chips. I mean, all the sticky candy and all the things he was not able to eat. So they gave that to him. And then they gave the moms a little gift bag. And I got hand soap from Bath and Body Works. So with like a little pen with like, their logo on it, of course, and a little notepad. So yeah. And then Ryan got a card in the mail a couple days ago from them with a Starbucks gift card, and he gave it to me. I was like, so they're just like, but again, we did give them a lot of money for braces. So I guess they're doing pretty well, giving all these gifts to everybody. So yeah. So that was Wednesday. He got his braces off. And then after he got his braces off, Nate and I went to the movies, just Nate and I, because it was an R-rated movie, and it was very, very gross. I won't get into details because a lot of y'all may not like these kind of movies, but I love horror movies. I love scary movies. I always have. ever since I was a kid. Now, it's kind of changed as I've gotten older. I don't like them as much, I guess. Maybe I'm just becoming like, I don't know, a baby or more squeamish. But it's kind of like Nate and I's thing to do, right? So Nate's my 18-year-old, by the way. And he's been wanting to see this new movie that just came out like the Friday before called Terrifier 3. If y'all are familiar with it, let me know. I know you probably think you went and saw that, Shay. If you are familiar with it, let me know if you've seen it. Let me know if you've seen it. What is wrong with us is what I'm wondering. It was something else. Now, again, it's the 3, right? So it's the third one in this the series. I've never seen the first 2, obviously. So I guess talking to Nate, understanding this whole thing about this movie, I guess the first one started out as like a little indie, like a small indie film with like a super small budget. And what it's known for is the over-the-top, disgusting gore and blood. And just like, there's no jump scares. It's not really a scary movie. It's just bloody is my best way to describe it. It's so bloody and so gross. So it's just like that factor is like just a, can we just like gross them out as much as possible kind of thing. So to get me prepared for it the night before, Nate did have me watch a couple of YouTube videos where people were doing reviews on the first 2. So I kind of understand the whole premise of the thing, because there is a clown in it. His name is Art. I'm not really going to say anything else, but if you know, you know. So again, let me know. But here was my big thing. All right, so we go to a matinee at like 3:45, just him and I, and because Ryan does not like scary movies. He's like, I'm out. Nope. So we go, and we're in the theater with about like 6 other people, I would say, kind of like college age kids. It looked like, obviously it was like, like just younger kids. No one really my age, but so here's what my crazy mind of mine went to the thought of, okay, I'm not really worried about the movie itself grossing me out that much or like scaring me. I'm now looking around the theater thinking, are all the people in here okay? Are any of these people in here of right state of mind? Why are they coming to see this disgusting movie? Then I started having all these scary thoughts, watching against too much again, seeing the news, imagine it. I was like, what if one of these people is like a serial killer and we're all going to get murdered in here? I mean, I just like the craziest thoughts. So I was like eyeing down everybody that was in there during the previews. Every time somebody would walk by, like to go to the bathroom, and they'd walk by us, I kind of like, tense up. But I kept kind of looking behind me. I was on edge, y'all. Something was wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with the people in there. Again, I'm in there and I'm all right. Well, I mean, maybe not. But again, I was there with my kid. So I even told Nate, I'm like, should I be allowing? Now he's 18. So I was like, as a parent, should I even be allowing you to see something like this? Should I be worrying about you? Are you okay? He's like, Mom. Now, from Nate's perspective, it makes sense. And so I was like, okay. So Nate wants to go, he's a senior this year in high school, and he wants to go to college for cinematography and for film. So he was really breaking it down into like production value, right? I mean, he's like analyzing everything, which going to see a movie with him and talking about it afterwards is like my absolute favorite part. He ranks it from 1 to 10. He talks about all the different, he taught me different terminology that I didn't know. And he's just like, he loves to talk about the movie afterwards. And we just talk about it for days. It's so good. So we saw it. It was 2 hours and 5 minutes of just, oh my gosh, y'all. Now, I did bring a blanket because I was going to, hide my face in that if I got scared. I also wore a sweatshirt. And I basically kept the sweatshirt all the way up, like over my nose, like under my eyes. I mean, I could still breathe, but like I was keeping it like over, covering half of my face like the whole time. There was one scene, and I'm not going to tell you what happened, but there was one scene where something happened. And sometimes the worst part of all was not what you could see, but the noise that they were making, the sound effects. It was like a cracking noise, like a bone cracking. So, and of course the visual too. The two together was like, ooh. And so Nate and I actually we made eye contact. It got him. We kind of flinched and we both kind of looked at each other like, ooh, like ouch, It was something else. Now, this is one of those theaters where you can like eat and drink and do all the things. A lot of them are like that. Now, Nate was eating chicken strips and fries and drinking a soda. I'm like, dude, how can you eat? I did not. Only thing I got was I got a soda, and then I got like a Coke, and I got some Sour Patch Kids. I got candy, and I was munching on that, and my stomach got a little. It did. It did. I'm not gonna lie. There was one point, I don't remember what happened, but I was like, ooh, my stomach feels a little weird. So I kind of pushed the candy aside for a bit. But I did it, y'all. I took one for the team. Woo! It was pretty bad. So, but if you like that kind of stuff, let me know if you saw it and what your thoughts were. Yeah. So Wednesday was pretty busy. That's why I didn't have a chance to do my WIP N CHAT. And then Thursday, again, is when I attempted to film, and it didn't go very well. And then Friday, it was our 15-year wedding anniversary. 15 years. Now, of course, we have an 18, a 19-year-old, and a 12-year-old, but the boys were at our wedding. We did not get married. We've been together like 22 years, I think now. So we just, why get married? The reason why we got married is because we're like, oh, we're moving. So if we're going to move, his job was moving us to California from Texas. And we're like, well, let's just do it, before we leave. So we did it. The boys were in our wedding. So yeah, 15, let's see, Nate was 3 and Ryan was 4. I think that's right. Yeah. So they were little and they had little tuxedos on. They were so cute. They were so cute. Oh my God. And I remember crying so much when I was like, oh, my makeup. Like when I saw them come out and their little tuxedos, they were just adorable. Anyway, so we celebrated 15 years and my husband totally spoiled me. He got home like super late Thursday night from Austin. And I woke up Friday morning, and on the kitchen table there was a dozen red roses, beautiful roses, a gift bag, and a box, all wrapped in this really pretty paper I'd never seen before, and then a card. And I was like, what is going on? So he got me a beautiful necklace. It's got a garnet in it, a garnet stone, because he said he looked it up, and I didn't know this, but I guess 15-year. I guess the garnet is the stone and the flower is a rose. Yeah, red rose, I guess. Who knew? So he did some research. He definitely put effort into it. And then I also got a Dyson hair dryer, which I've wanted for a very long time. I have not used it yet. I have washed my hair since then, by the way. It was last Friday. But I washed it last night, and I just, went to bed with wet hair. I was like, I don't want to mess with it. So, but I'll use it. It's supposed to be like better for your hair, not like damage it and like dry it faster. So I'll have to keep y'all posted. And then he got me a really good bottle of wine. I haven't tried it yet. I've been kind of saving it for like, a special occasion. So yeah, totally spoiled me. Cute card. And then we went to dinner Friday night. We went to a steakhouse, just the two of us. It was great. We had reservations. It was really, really fun. And then after dinner is when things kind of went not so good. And again, I'm going to be vulnerable here. I'm going to tell you personal stuff. It's not the end of the world. It happens, right? Marriage is not easy. Relationships are not easy. It's just hard. And I failed at the anniversary thing this year. Totally failed. So let me just start by saying what this reminded me of, the situation, is have you guys... I don't know if you guys ever get on Reddit, but Reddit has a string of posts. They have this one section called "Am I the Asshole?" And it's where, like, if you're not familiar with it, it's like someone will put the scenario on there, and they want people to sound off on if they're the asshole or not, or if the other person was the asshole. So it's like, and the only thing I kept going through my mind was, I'm the asshole. If my story right now of what happened Friday was put on there, they would all say I was the asshole. So I'm going to just put myself out there and say, I totally blew it. You know what I had for him? After all these things he did for us, and he'd been traveling all week, been out of town, I got him a card from the Dollar Tree. I didn't get him a gift. You guys, I know, and there's no excuse. I was thinking, I was distracted by this or that, or that. Yep. That happened. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this, because when I did the video on Friday, how I ended it with you after filming half of it Thursday and the rest on Friday, I was like telling you about all my beautiful gifts and what a wonderful day it was, and we were going to go to dinner. But then, and that's how I ended it. And I didn't want you to think it was like a perfect day, because it definitely was not. We got home from dinner and I gave him his card. And maybe he thought, it sounded like he thought from what he was telling me that he, thought that a gift was coming. And when I gave him the card, and I kind of made a joke about the card, I was trying to be like self-deprecating, I guess, saying, "Oh, I got you this card, and look how thick the envelope is. I got it from the Dollar Tree." And he was like, he didn't think that was funny, and I don't know why I was trying to make a joke of it because it wasn't funny. I didn't get him anything, and he told me his feelings were hurt. Oh my gosh, y'all! I just burst into tears. I felt like a total a-hole. Yep, and I was. And the sad part is, and so I went to bed crying. So yeah, everything in my life is definitely not all rainbows. I messed up. I messed up big time. And so, but the thing was, the very next morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning, he was leaving for the weekend with the boys to go back to Austin for a Formula One race with another buddy of his and their son, the F1 race. And so he was going to be gone all weekend. And I was like, that's how we ended our 15-year wedding anniversary. Yeah. So good, y'all. So what I did was I thought, okay, do I have a chance to make it right? So I just went on a limb and I was like, I'm gonna do what I should have done to begin with, right? But I'm still gonna do it. I don't know how he's gonna accept it, but I'm just gonna do it. So on Saturday, I got up and I went to Hallmark. There's one really close to our house. I went to Hallmark and I got this beautiful frame, and you could put a 4x6 picture in there. And what I thought I would do was, because I have Canva, which is the program that I use for, and I pay for it. I use it to do all my thumbnails, and you can do some really cool stuff. And so I made a collage of my 3 favorite wedding pictures from our wedding day in black and white, and I printed them off. And I also was able to put all kinds of graphics around it saying like happy anniversary and like 15 years. Like, I spent a lot of time on it. And I got a brand new bag, and I got all the stuff at Hallmark. Beautiful wrapping paper, beautiful like bag, went all out and got him a really nice, they had a 15-year anniversary card that I was able to find. So you guys, I wasn't, yeah, but I learned my lesson. He has feelings too, right? Guys want gifts just like women do. Well, at least my husband did. I mean, and I don't know why I thought that I was like some princess that, deserved all the things, and he didn't deserve anything but a card. It's just, I don't know. So anyways, I'm not going to beat myself up. And then I also got I am going to, but I tried to make it right. And I got I got a stuffed animal, because what we've done in the past, there was like a little monkey stuffed animal that we would hide and put in like random places for each other as a joke. And we did it for years. I don't know what happened to the monkey, but I was telling my husband, I was like, when I got him the stuffed animal, I was like, and it's a little dog, and it says love you most or something like that. And I told him, I said, this is something that we can hide for each other like we used to. And I wasn't sure how, but he opened everything. He seemed very happy when he got home on Sunday night. Lou was like, open your gifts. He thanked me. So not that he, it's forgiven, but, or forgotten, I should say. But yeah, so get this. So fast forward to like today, as a matter of fact, what's today? Wednesday. And he left Tuesday morning for Austin. And I didn't see the dog anywhere, the little dog stuffed animal. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. But he did leave the frame. But I thought maybe he could take it to Austin with him and put it like at his mom's house where he stays during the week. So I saw it, but I didn't see the stuffed animal. I'm like, oh, I wonder what he did with that. I didn't think anything of it. Well, today I was getting ready this morning, and I decided to maybe put some earrings on, because we went out to breakfast this morning with my parents, and after I took Lou to school. And I went to open up my jewelry cabinet, and guess what was there? The dog. He hid the dog in my jewelry cabinet. So here we go. I think he liked it. So I was like, okay, now it's my turn. Where am I going to hide the dog? The little dog stuffy. So I went in our closet, and we've got these little cubbies in there. And in there, he's got, he loves the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all know that if you've been here for a bit. He loved that football team. He's from the Bay Area, so it's like his favorite team. And he has he gets a new one every year. He has a ton of hats, like baseball caps. And so in that cubby with all the hats, I grabbed one of the hats and I put it on the dog. and he's up there, like it's kind of a high cubby. So I kind of have him hiding in the closet with a hat on him. So yeah, it sucked, and I feel really bad about it. And I got to remember to, again, with relationships, and again, I'm no like marriage counselor by any, I'm the last person to ask for advice, but I mean, I'm just like, bottom line is like, you have to respect each other, and you do have to put forth effort. Marriage is work. You hear that all the time, right? And it's true. And I did not put in the work. Bottom line, period. I mean, yeah, I didn't. Nope. I just was coasting along, y'all. I was like, can't do that. No. So that is why I didn't put out the video, because it wasn't right. It's not how the week ended. I didn't want everybody to think, oh man, and y'all feel bad, if you had a similar situation like I ended up having. It's like, I didn't want everybody to think, wow, she's got like this perfect life. No, no. And I am not the kindest, sweetest, no. Low lesson learned. Yes. Okay, where are we at? We're 41 minutes. Okay, I gotta talk about this week. Let me go to my notes. I jotted down some like super fast notes. But again, sorry about no WIP N CHAT, but I explained why. So on Saturday, after all that debacle, the boys were gone, so it was just Lou and I. And Saturday, Lou had sleepovers Friday night here. She had sleepover Saturday night. So she's very, very social. But Saturday, she had 2 friends spend the night before. So on Saturday, I took them to Starbucks, and then came home, and they wanted to decorate. So I said we'd pull out all of our Halloween decorations to put outside and in the house. So I went up in the attic, and I pulled out like 3 or 4 bins, this big black totes with like the yellow lids, and got all the decorations. Some had Halloween costumes, some had like old, all kinds of stuff. So they pulled out a bunch of decorations, and they were having the best time putting the wigs on and doing TikToks out in the driveway or whatever they do, and like putting on these big heads. We got like a big chicken head, we got a unicorn head, and they were having a good time with those. So we put out all of our Halloween decorations, so that's good. But I told Lou, I was like, I really don't want to do spider webs. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's so sticky, the webs, the fake spider webs. Oh. Every year since kids were little, we always put out the spider webs, and they just seem to like get stuck on everything, and they catch on. So we did not do webs. I was like, okay, good. So that was good. And then Sunday, I felt so bad. So again, husband's gone, the boys are gone. It's just me and Lou. Well, about 2:00, Lou said, I'm going to go to the park with my friends, like across the street. I was like, okay. And she rode her bike. I said, now remember, I have my live at 4. So, I won't be available to pick you up or to, do anything. Because sometimes here lately, she's had this habit, and it's happened before, where she rides her bike somewhere. She's good getting there, but then she wears out and doesn't want to ride home. Yeah. Well, she calls me, and Nate has a truck, and I normally he's home, and I'll just grab his truck and we'll load the bike in there, and I'd bring her home. So that's basically what happened. She called me. It was 30 minutes into the live. I only went live for 30 minutes. I felt so bad, but everybody was so nice. You guys, of course, everybody understand. It's your kid. You got to go pick him up. But yeah, she had rid out a little too far, rode out further. And one of her friends got picked up by the mom. Well, she would have taken Lou home too, but she has a car, and Lou had her bike. So there was nowhere to put the bike, and she couldn't leave it there. So it's, Mom, I need you to come get me. So I did. It ended up working out. We made the most of it. I picked her up, and where I picked her up from was right next to a grocery store. And I was like, you know what? While we're here, what are we going to do for dinner tonight? And like lunch this week for school. Do you want some new snacks? Because she's normally not with me when I grocery shop. And sometimes it's a little bit better if I bring them with me, because they can pick out what they want. So her and I went into the store. And this girl is obsessed with some different kinds of food than I am or was as a kid at 12. She loves snow crab. She wants crab legs, lobster, crawfish. She loves all that kind of stuff. She loves sushi and all that too, but she wanted some seafood. And so we were walking in the store, and I was going to look at ground beef or chicken or to grill or something. She goes, ooh, what about crab legs? Because we were near the deli area, or the seafood case, and they had crab legs, and we were looking at them, and I've never growing up, we didn't buy crab legs and cook them, or I've just learned how to crack them and eat them because of my husband. I never even had sushi until I met my husband, until I was 30. Well, no, I was younger than that. I was like 27. But anyways, yeah, we didn't really eat that kind of stuff growing up. So you guys, I finished the square. Yay! We did it. We did it. Yay. So we decided the two of us that have never done this before, no clue, other than how to eat them. We know how to crack it and stuff, but we decided to go on a limb and have some and order and get some crab legs to take home and eat snow crab legs. I didn't know what we were doing. So the guy's like, how much do you want? And I'm like, how much? It's just the two of us. How much do you think we need? He goes, well, it depends on how much you eat. I was like, you are not helping. But he ended up being really nice. And so we got like 1.5 pounds, and we had a lot left over. But and then Lou was like, do you know how to do the butter sauce you dip it in? And he's like, nah, I think it's just melted butter. And we're like, okay. I mean, we had no clue what we were doing. And I know some of you that have eaten, you're probably like, oh my gosh. But it was like the blind leading the blind. It was like Dumb and Dumber. So we get home, she looks up how to cook the legs, and we boil water and we're putting them in a pot. We don't know what we're doing, but they turned out really good. They did. We sat down and had dinner. Now, I forgot to tell you, the night before, Saturday night, she had a different friend spend the night, and they wanted to go out to dinner because it was like girls, right? Because Dad was out with the boys having fun. Mom, can we go out to dinner? And I was like, sure. Where do you want to go? So they chose Texas Roadhouse. So on Saturday night, I took Lou and her friend out. We went out to dinner, just a girls' night, and we all three of us got a slab of ribs. We had so many ribs left over. We still have them in the fridge because the problem was with Texas Roadhouse. If you've been there, you know they have these rolls in this cinnamon butter. It is so good. So we had like way too many rolls, and then they wanted fried pickles. Well, we got fried pickles. I ate a few. They're kind of gross, but you dip them in ranch and they're fried. So I was like, And then it was, the ribs and the baked potatoes and the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh. So we had a lot of stuff left over. So we did that. And then they wanted to get ice cream after. And I'm like, no, this is it. We're going home. Enough is no, I'm done. So it was a lot of like, entertaining with, hanging out, just taking care of the girls over the weekend and doing girl stuff. It was fine. And then, so yeah, the live was cut short, which was a bummer, but that's okay. Everybody understood. And then where are we at now? And then my parents were coming into town Monday and Tuesday. My mom had a couple of different doctor's appointments because there's not great doctors in Amarillo where they're at. So they come into town, they stay with us. So they got in Monday around 5. And so Monday I spent the day like cleaning and kind of getting ready for them, and then chasing around and doing, shopping and the videos that you may have seen already. So kind of doing that and trying to get the videos up before they got here. So it was kind of crazy. But we ended up just ordering like payway, and because we didn't want them to have to go back out and, go out to dinner, and no one felt like cooking. So my husband ordered payway and he went and picked it up. And okay, now we're going to start on we're going to go to the other side. Oh, I didn't do my little rewind noise that I normally do. I forgot. Some of you probably like that. Some of you don't. I don't know. It's what I do. I do what I do. But yeah, sorry. I'm just standing up for a second so I can see if y'all want to. Some people do like to watch, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys watch? Do you like to watch me? I know I said that creepily, but ooh. Are you like a voyeur? Do you like to watch? No, that's why I'm doing these. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to make it creepy. But I am. All right. I think that's good. You can see my fingers. Okay. We're going to cut back this plastic. Ooh, we got the little ghost. Little dog ghost. A lot of color blocking right here and him. Okay. So yeah, cleaned, and then we did payway, hung out, and then the hubby left early Tuesday morning to go to Austin. So on Tuesday, hung out with my parents for a little bit, and then they had to go to doctor's appointments. And then I took Lou and her friend on Tuesday night to this, was that last night? That would be last night. Last night we went to Spirit Halloween because the girls have decided she's changing her costume, which I knew she would. Lou wanted to be a ghost face, a blingy pink ghost face mask with like a black dress. And I told her I didn't think it was a good idea to wear a mask. That's not really practical. You're not going to like it. Well, then and that was like month and a half ago, and I told her, I'm like, it feels too soon. I think you're going to change your mind. She did. So we had to go return that. Luckily, they took it back. And they were actually happy to get it because they were sold out of that mask. So anyways, now they're going to be Cupid. And so they needed to get Cupid wings, and this and this and that. So we did that last night, and then dropped our friend off, came home, and then my folks and I and the boys, so glad the boys didn't have to work last night, so that was good. So the kids and I got to go out to eat with my parents. So that's when we went to Chili's. And then this morning, my mom had a dentist appointment at 8. So after I took Lou to school, my dad and I went to breakfast. Yeah, just the two of us. It was really, really nice. I really miss having those like conversations with my dad. He's just such a smart guy and gives like great advice about life and just, it's just, yeah. So I missed obviously with, hanging out with my mom too. It was so good to see both of them. It was really, really fun. And again, my mom and I laughed about her mozzarella. And then we also were talking about how you pronounce guacamole. She's saying it's not guacamole, it's guacamole. I'm like, okay. So we had a whole thing with Nate on that, and we were laughing so hard. And then after that, so now we're here. Oh my gosh, I'm like, wait a second. We're like present time. It is 11:51, and I am leaving at 12 because I have to go to I'm driving out to Munimade's house, her warehouse. It's 50-minute drive, so I figure if I'm supposed to be there at 1. You guys, listen here, and this is all I can really tell you, but I'm picking up paintings to do videos for, to do kit previews for. So again, subscribe to her. You're not going to see them here. Subscribe to Munimade, to her YouTube channel. I'll have it linked down below. And if you've never tried her paintings, they're wonderful. And yeah, so I'm going up there. I wanted to see the warehouse. She said if I have any time, she could also maybe use some help like rolling up some kits. And I'm like, yeah, use me. I'll help you out. So I might stay there for, I don't know, a couple hours. We'll see. So I'm going to go help her out. And then tomorrow, we're finally meeting up. We had to reschedule. I'm going to have a little diamond painting sesh with some friends that live in the Dallas area. Like I said, I think I've told you all this before, but it didn't happen. But I've met these 3 women individually, and I love all of them, but they don't know each other. So I'm like, okay. And then Melinda Hands, when I had lunch with her at her house, she was like, I'd love to have people come over and diamond paint. If you ever want to come, I was like, oh. So I'm like, I know the people. So I've got Sylvia, Scrapping with Sylvia. She has a YouTube channel. And then Joe Atwood, who I had lunch with, last week. But yeah, we're all going to get together tomorrow. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everybody can show up, that it works. I think we're going to get there around 11, and we're going to diamond paint our hearts out at her table. So I'm so excited for these ladies to meet each other and get to know other people in the community that live nearby. So I'm really excited. I feel like I'm doing like a good thing, like getting people together that don't know each other, but I know them, and they're all they're great people. They're amazing. So I'm excited about that. And then Saturday is the last Saturday of the month. And that is when I do my Patreon/member Zoom. For the top 2 tiers, we do a monthly Zoom. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. We get to see each other and we chat. Yeah, so that's going to be Saturday night. And if you are one of my Patreons or members and this is news to you, I'm sorry. I haven't even scheduled it yet. But I'm kind of last minute. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to do it today. I wrote a to-do list. So by the way, we're having our Zoom on Saturday. Hope you can make it. So I was like, maybe I'll just mention it here, but they don't even know. I mean, we do it the last Saturday, but I haven't set it up yet, but I will. I will set it up. What else, you guys? Oh my gosh. It's just been, it's been great. Good stuff coming, good stuff happening. It's all good. Things I've been watching. I'm still into the documentary phase, like the true crime stuff. Lois Reyes, what's her name? It was a woman that I watched it. It was HBO Max, I think it was, and it was I think it was a 2 or 3 part documentary. She killed her husband and then fled to Florida, killed some other lady, and then was on the run, but they caught her, and yeah, so that was interesting. I did watch that. What else have I been watching? I don't really listen to a whole lot, but I do need to do something else. That reminds me. I was on Instagram, and I saw this ad come up, and it sucked me in. It was an ad for creators that want to learn how to do TikTok better or Reels on Instagram. And that's one thing I am not good at. I am not very good. I mean, everything's been self-taught, right? That's how I figured out how to do YouTube. And I just know there's so many more things I don't know. And so I figure I need to learn and I need to take classes and whatever. So this is I bought it. I know I got sucked in. I bought that session, and it's all online. So I just need to buckle down they said it can take, like, if you take your time, it takes like 2 days, but they show you step by step how to create Reels, because I think that's something I definitely want to improve on. So, I'm always trying to, of course, find ways to improve the channel, and whatever I can do to help this experience and share the love of diamond painting for the community is what I want to do. So yeah, so I'm just trying to do some improving, and so I'm going to work on that at some point. But yeah, it's all good stuff. I am going to go live this Sunday. Hopefully nothing happens. The husband will be back, so unless something changes. But yeah, 4 o'clock. So if you're new and you want to join me, I do normally every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do a live stream, and they are fun. So yeah, come join us. You can just hang out. You don't have to say anything. You can just hang out with us, or you can jump on in. Everybody in the community is very, very nice, very accepting, very including. They'll say hello to you. Just, yeah, it's good. There's some good people here. There's some amazing people here. Better than just good. What's even better than amazing? What are y'all? Terrific? I need some other words or some other adjectives, but yeah, I just love you guys very, very much, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy I found you guys. So, but yeah, before I go, because I'm going to end it here, probably I got to head out in a minute. Again, how are you? Let me know, how's it going? Let me know what you're up to, and I hope you're doing well. I really do hope that. So, this is me sending those good vibes out to you for good stuff to happen. Okay. Yes. Everybody needs some good thoughts their way. So that's me to you. And if you guys enjoyed this, before you head out, if you can give me a thumbs up down below, they really do help. You can even do it while you're watching the video, but yeah, just click that thumbs up down below. It helps YouTube to know what to do with my videos, whatever that means, but that's what they tell us. So, and then also, if you have already subscribed, I want to thank you guys first. I feel like I always ask for subscriptions first before I thank the ones that have already subscribed. If you have already subscribed to my channel and you are here and you're listening to my voice, if you can hear my voice, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a chance and for continuing to come back again and to listen to me go on and all the things. So I do appreciate you guys very, very much. But if you've not subscribed, do it. Why not, right? It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It just lets us know as creators that we're doing the right things and that we have the people that want to watch. So it just kind of is a gauge. But yeah, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And then, again, totally free. You're not subscribing for anything that costs money. And then right next to that is a notification bell. If you click that bell and you click on all, you'll get a notification from YouTube whenever I post up new videos. And I've got some stuff coming. I found some new stuff on my travels that I have not unboxed yet. So yeah, definitely click that bell, because if you like to diamond paint, yeah, there's some new things that I don't think you've seen yet. I haven't seen them on here yet. So yes. All right, you guys, we're at 59 minutes and 26 seconds. How could I plan that any better? I don't know. My alarm's going to go off and it's going to be very loud in my ear. So I'm going to let y'all go before that happens. I love you, love you, love you. You guys take care of yourselves and make it a good day, okay? I hope I've helped you do that, and I hope you had a good time, or maybe just escaped for a little bit, that's what I do. Just escape. I hope I helped you do that, so if you needed it. All right, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.